I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This is before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
Elon Musk has just shared the tragic news of how the woke mind virus took his kid away from him. Musk also revealed how he was betrayed and had no idea what was happening until it was too late. So Elon Musk recently got candid about his relationship dynamic with his estranged trans daughter, Vivian. The Tesla CEO's daughter is now 20 years old and came out as trans a few years ago. However, Elon Musk didn't really talk about it or give his opinion. But with his recent statement, it's pretty obvious that Musk wasn't completely on board with his daughter being trans. Elon Musk has Vivian with his ex-wife, Justin Wilson, and he believes that his kid was killed in his eyes by the woke mind virus. Musk thinks that his son Xavier was taken away from him the day he got gender-affirming care and came out as transgender. Xavier also changed her name to Vivian because she started identifying as a woman. But Elon Musk has revealed something very worrying. His exact words were, "I was essentially tricked into signing documents. This was really before I had any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, so there was a lot of confusion."
It's incredibly evil, and I agree with you that people that have been promoting this should go to prison.
Elon Musk says that he wasn't really sure what he was signing, and things seemed confusing to him, so he just signed out of fear for his child's mental health. But he didn't know that Xavier would be completely estranged from him and would become a girl. Musk also claims that he signed the gender-affirming care documents because he was constantly being told that if he didn't sign them, Xavier might commit suicide. So to save his son's life, he had to sign them. But now he believes that his son is dead and Vivian has taken his place. "I was tricked into doing this. I lost my son essentially," Musk reveals.
I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he...
That was a lie right from the outset. No reliable clinician ever believed that. There was never any evidence for that. And also, if there's a higher suicide rate, the reason is because of the underlying depression and anxiety.
He also said that he couldn't even call Vivian by her old name, and they call it dead naming. The reason they call it dead naming is because your son is dead. So Musk believes that the woke mindset took his son away from him, and now Vivian also doesn't want anything to do with her father.
They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah,
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
Musk thinks that the woke mindset corrupted his household, and if he worked on it earlier, his son Xavier would still be alive. However, he's apparently learning from his mistakes. Musk said in the same statement, "I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that, and we're making some progress." It looks like Elon Musk doesn't want to lose more of his children, but by the looks of it, Vivian seems ashamed of having Musk as a father. In fact, after coming out as transgender in 2022, Vivian decided to cut all ties with her father. She immediately filed a petition to change her name because of her gender identity. She also revealed that she has a severed relationship with Elon Musk and wants nothing to do with him.
It wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. Anyway, and so I lost my son, essentially.
Vivian said in her statement, "I no longer live with or wish to be related to my biological father in any way, shape, or form." This shows us how Vivian and Elon Musk have a problematic relationship. Insiders believe that Vivian is so bitter towards Musk because he didn't show any support to her when she came out as trans. Musk talked about it and said, "We have an age of consent for a reason. The reason you can't get, say, tattoos below age 18 or drink or drive, and there are ages at which you can do things, is because if we allow children to take permanent actions when they're 10, 12, 14 years old, they will do things that they subsequently greatly regret." Elon Musk is not the most liberal man out there, and he's been criticized by the leftists for his conservative mindset. It's probably why Musk didn't want his kid to change gender and turn into a girl. He thought that the woke movement was messing up the minds of his kids. So he tackled the situation accordingly and didn't really take Vivian seriously when she first talked about getting gender-affirming care.
And tried to hide it.
Yes. I mean, you're taking kids who are obviously often far below the age of consent.
Yep. Confused, miserable.
Yes. The reality is that almost every child goes through some kind of identity crisis.
But apparently, people close to Vivian started telling Elon Musk that if he doesn't sign the papers of gender-affirming care, he's gonna lose his son forever, which he did either way. It's the reason why Musk is so angry and doesn't want more of his children to fall into this woke trap. On the other hand, Vivian feels like when she really needed her father, he wasn't there for her. Now she's independent and wants to live without his name attached to her. Musk is obviously not happy about it, but he has no other option but to accept losing his son. He also talked about his relationship with his other kids and said, "I have very good relationships with all the others. Can't win them all."
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
Elon Musk and Justine have lost a child in the past, which is why they were particularly scared when they heard about Vivian's anxiety and thoughts about ending her life. They had no other option than to sign the papers. Back in the day, Musk and Justine had a baby boy named Nevad Alexander. When he was 10 weeks old, he stopped breathing due to sudden infant death syndrome. Justine wrote about it. Nevada went down for a nap, placed on his back as always, and stopped breathing. They waited quite a while to conceive again, but when things didn't work out, they went for IVF and had 5 more kids. Now Elon Musk is teaching all his kids to be a bit more conservative and keeping them away from leftist ideology. In fact, he took his older sons to meet Pope Francis in 2022. It's the same year that Vivian filed a petition and changed her legal name. Musk's recent statement also shows that he doesn't want to be closer to his estranged daughter. Musk's USP is being conservative and talking about facts that support right-wing ideology, so it probably painted a bad picture of him when his right-wing investors or business partners found out about Vivian. It seems like the recent statement by Elon Musk was just to do some damage control and reveal that he's not on talking terms with his trans daughter. Musk said this during a long interview with Jordan Peterson, a huge advocate for right-wing ideology.
And they're too cowardly to come out and say it. Right, and so and then we end up in exactly, when I saw that lie start to propagate, it just made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's like, I see, so you're telling parents that unless they agree to this radical transformation that their children are going to die.
Peterson said during the interview that the psychiatrists who are enabling minors and teens to transition are cowards and also compared them to Nazis. Musk agreed to this and even said that he moved his headquarters out of California because Gavin Newsom's government was taking steps to facilitate the woke agenda.
Even the sorts of things that were going on in Nazi Germany, at least the bloody Nazis knew it was wrong and tried to hide it.
Musk also said, "So-called gender-affirming care is a terrible euphemism, that's for sure. It's child mutilation and sterilization under the guise of gender-affirming care." He went on to say, "It's evil. I mean, you're taking kids who are obviously often far below the age of consent. Almost every child goes through some kind of identity crisis. It's just part of growing up, so it's very possible for adults to manipulate children who are having a natural identity crisis into believing that they are the wrong gender and that they need to be the other gender." So it seems like Musk has some strong opinions about the woke policies and his daughter's trans identity. Do you think Elon Musk is actually correct to say that minors shouldn't be allowed to change their gender until they turn adults? Drop a comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest celebrity news and gossip. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.